Have you ever found yourself in your kitchen, clutching a clove of garlic, pondering whether something so tiny could truly impact your life at this moment? Once we reach the age of 60, our bodies begin to communicate with us in a more distinct manner. At times, it manifests as a subtle discomfort in the knees. Other moments, it reveals itself in the weariness that lingers despite a complete night's rest. Occasionally, it simply feels like an unsettling awareness that we have drifted from our true selves. Imagine if I revealed that merely incorporating two straightforward ingredients, garlic and honey, could start to transform your well-being in just a week. It's not about a new medication or a complex regimen, it's simply nature harmonizing softly with your body. In this video, I will take you on a journey exploring the potential effects of consuming 1 spoonful of raw honey and crushed garlic each morning for a week. I assure you, this is not a mere trick, it is grounded in genuine science, and you can begin implementing it at home as soon as tomorrow. If you've been sensing a slight shift in your energy, perhaps feeling a bit more sluggish or fatigued than before, I invite you to stay with me. This could be the subtle adjustment that transforms your life, enhancing the way you move and allowing you to embrace aging on your own terms. A more focused intellect, a more tranquil spirit. May I pose a question to you? Have you ever entered a room, paused for a moment, and entirely lost track of your purpose for being there? Or perhaps you discover yourself grasping for a term that once flowed effortlessly. It may not be serious enough to concern your doctor, yet it raises the question, is this the sensation of aging? You're in good company. As we grow older, many of us encounter a subtle form of forgetfulness, yet there are gentle, natural ways to nurture your brain without any side effects. Garlic enhances circulation across the entire body, including the brain. Improved circulation allows for enhanced oxygen flow to the areas of your brain that facilitate clear thinking, sustained focus, and memory retention. Honey, conversely, is abundant in potent antioxidants. These safeguard your brain cells from harm and assist in diminishing inflammation, a subtle contributor to mental fog. In unison, garlic and honey create a duo, one that sustains and shields the mind you depend on each and every day. A noticeable change often becomes apparent within just a few days. It is characterized as being somewhat more awake, clearer, or even more vibrant. Not due to a sudden resurgence of youth, but because they experience a heightened sense of presence. After reaching the age of 60, embracing the moment and being fully engaged is among the greatest treasures we can offer ourselves. To savor a morning dialogue while ensuring your message remains clear. To immerse oneself in a book and trace the narrative from start to finish. To recall a name, a moment, a recipe, a prayer. It begins with a single clove of garlic and a spoonful of honey, taken with purpose each morning. It may not be apparent on the initial day, but by the third or fourth, your mind could very well express its gratitude. Your heart, a silent force, truly deserves more affection. Take a moment to reflect on your heart. It has been by your side since the moment you took your first breath. Silently toiling, moment by moment, season after season, with little expectation of reward. Yet, as the years pass, this steadfast machine begins to show the signs of age and strain. Perhaps your blood pressure has gradually increased. Your cholesterol levels might be elevated compared to what they once were. Or perhaps you sense your heart pounding more intensely than you recall. This is the point at which garlic and honey enter the scene. Not as a remedy, but as assistance. Authentic, impactful, and unexpectedly mild. Garlic is rich in compounds such as allicin that assist in widening blood vessels and enhancing circulation. This indicates that your heart doesn't need to exert as much effort to circulate blood to its necessary destinations. It also aids in lowering the levels of harmful cholesterol, the type that can gradually accumulate over time and exert pressure on your arteries. Honey contributes its share as well. This aids in soothing inflammation within your blood vessels, promotes more fluid blood circulation, and might even assist in reducing triglyceride levels when utilized consistently and in moderation. In harmony, garlic and honey quietly nurture your heart. Not with a loud explosion, but with a gentle, consistent cadence of sustenance. Certain individuals have noted a decrease in the tightness they experience in their chest. Some claim they experience improved sleep quality or feel less fatigued upon waking. Your heart is speaking. And for once, it is not a loud proclamation. It feels effortless to breathe. It may seem overly simplistic, but there are times when simplicity is precisely what the body requires. Beyond the age of 60, the focus shifts away from trying to match the vigor of youth. It involves assisting the aspects of yourself that have exerted the most effort to find a bit more ease in their endeavors. Your heart undoubtedly holds the highest place on that list. 3. Your immune system, the unseen shield. Let's speak candidly. After 60, catching a cold becomes more than just an inconvenience. It has the potential to delay your progress for weeks. A slight infection that once resolved within a day or two now persists for an extended period. Our recovery process takes a bit more time. The impact resonates within us more profoundly. That is not a sign of frailty. It is merely the inevitable transition that accompanies the passage of time. However, this does not imply that we are powerless. Your immune system serves as the unseen shield that protects your body. Much like any form of armor, it can be robust and safeguarding or fragile and tattered. This is where garlic and honey come into play, acting like silent protectors bolstering that defense. For centuries, garlic has served as a natural antibiotic. The sulfur-based compounds, particularly allicin, are recognized for their ability to combat harmful bacteria, viruses, and even fungi. Envision garlic as a fierce champion, dynamic and incisive, targeting the root of infection directly. Honey, in contrast, serves as the remedy. It brims with antioxidants and possesses its own antimicrobial properties. Moreover, it provides a sense of relief for the body, easing inflammation and aiding in recovery from within. When combined, garlic and honey go beyond merely addressing symptoms. They assist in stopping them. They foster a setting within your body that makes it more challenging for intruders to establish themselves. A scientific study published in the International Journal of Preventive Medicine in 2014 revealed that the combination of garlic and honey not only diminished inflammation but also greatly enhanced the body's immune response. Consider that for a moment. 2 common items you likely have in your kitchen can bolster your body's defenses, particularly during times when it requires extra support. There's no need to hold off until flu season arrives. There's no need to fret each time someone sneezes while you're shopping at the grocery store. By incorporating a single spoonful into your daily routine, you can begin to enhance your natural defenses in a gradual and safe manner, free from any adverse effects. When your body senses that it is safeguarded, you experience a heightened sense of ease, a boost in confidence, and a greater feeling of control. After reaching the age of 60, that sense of tranquility is truly something everyone deserves. 4. The exterior we present reflects our internal well-being. Pause for a moment and reflect on your skin. It's not only about the appearance, but also about the experience it evokes. Does it tend to be dry during the winter months? Feeling itchy in the evenings? Has it faded from the brilliance you once admired in the mirror? These are more than mere indicators of getting older. These are messages emerging from the depths of one's being. Your skin serves as the body's most expansive organ. It mirrors the activities occurring within your bloodstream, your digestive system, and your immune response. When there's an internal imbalance, your skin tends to be the first to reveal it. Here, garlic and honey form an unexpected yet potent duo for skin care. Let's begin with garlic. It serves as a natural cleansing agent. This aids in purging your blood of impurities, enhances liver performance, and alleviates the internal inflammation that frequently manifests outwardly as redness, irritation, or a lackluster complexion. Honey, on the other hand, approaches things from a unique perspective. It offers profound hydration, not only upon application to the skin but also when consumed. The natural sugars and nutrients work to keep moisture locked in, encourage healing, and aid in the production of healthy collagen. When consumed daily, garlic and honey operate from within. They assist your body in removing what is unnecessary and nurturing what is essential. Numerous individuals, after merely a week of dedicated application, share experiences of skin that feels more supple, appears more radiant, and exhibits reduced signs of irritation or dryness. Though we might have moved past the pursuit of youthful skin for the sake of vanity, there remains a profound strength in gazing into the mirror and witnessing health mirrored back at us. It's not about appearing more youthful. It revolves around presenting oneself well, exuding vitality, and embodying the essence of self-care that radiates from within. If you've been hiding under scarves or applying lotion more frequently, perhaps it's time to explore a different approach, something more straightforward. Your diet can serve as your beauty regimen. Allow garlic and honey to perform their age-old magic, restoring harmony by nurturing from the inside out. Your skin, regardless of age, continues to narrate your unique journey. Let it convey a narrative of well-being, compassion, and serene assurance. 5. Inhale deeply once more. There exists a profound beauty in the act of inhaling deeply, a breath that saturates your lungs and bestows a sense of lightness and equilibrium. However, for numerous individuals over the age of 60, the act of breathing can feel increasingly laborious. Whether it stems from previous smoking habits, allergies, asthma, or the natural process of aging, our breath starts to become more limited. And with it, our sense of liberation fades away. Garlic and honey can serve as a delightful remedy in reclaiming that sense of liberation. Let's begin with garlic. The natural compounds present, such as allicin, contribute to the reduction of inflammation in the airways. This results in smoother airflow, reduced chest tightness, and enhanced lung function as time progresses. For individuals experiencing mild respiratory concerns, garlic can subtly ease the bronchial passages, enhancing your ability to breathe deeply, particularly during the early hours or in chilly conditions. Honey, in the meantime, serves as a soothing remedy. It envelopes the throat, alleviates discomfort, and aids in suppressing coughs. It possesses gentle antimicrobial qualities, indicating its potential to assist in combating infections within the upper respiratory tract. This blend serves as a refreshing boost for your lungs every day. While it doesn't substitute for your inhaler or your physician's guidance, it enhances your well-being, allowing each breath to flow a bit more effortlessly, a bit more fully. Certain individuals observe a decrease in coughing episodes following their meals. Some individuals experience a more restful night, remaining undisturbed by dryness or congestion. At first, the shift may go unnoticed, but by the 5th or 6th day, you could find yourself by an open window, inhaling deeply and coming to the realization that it's been some time since you last did that. A small victory like that can transform your entire day. Breath is essential, and when you can breathe more freely, everything becomes easier: movement, conversation, and life itself. If you've been experiencing tightness in your chest or find yourself frequently clearing your throat, it might be time to show your lungs some care. The kind that originates in your kitchen, rather than a pharmacy. Only garlic, only honey, only 1 week, and you may discover the air has a flavor that surpasses your recollections. 6. A content digestive system leads to a fulfilling life. Let's delve into a topic that often goes unspoken: digestion. It may not be the most glamorous topic, I understand, but for those of us over 60, it becomes a part of our everyday consciousness. A touch of bloating now and then, a day missed here and there, or that weighed-down sensation following even the lightest of meals. It is one of those subtle unease we adapt to, yet beneath the surface, we understand it doesn't have to remain like this. Digestion encompasses more than merely the act of consuming food. The essence lies in energy, mood, and our bodily sensations. When your digestive system thrives, its positivity resonates throughout your entire day. Garlic and honey, once more, can unite as formidable allies in re-establishing equilibrium where your body requires it the most. Let's start with garlic. Garlic is recognized for its ability to nourish the beneficial bacteria residing in your gut. These helpful microorganisms assist in digesting food, absorbing nutrients, and even bolstering your immune system. When these microbes receive proper nourishment, all systems function more effectively, enhancing everything from bowel regularity to energy production. Garlic possesses natural antibacterial properties that can subtly diminish the excess of harmful bacteria or yeast, potentially leading to bloating, gas, or discomfort. Now, let us introduce honey into the scene. Honey, particularly when it's raw and unfiltered, serves as a natural prebiotic and goes beyond that by soothing the gut lining. This can aid in diminishing stomach inflammation, alleviating acid reflux symptoms, and enhancing the body's capacity to digest food more effectively. It is soothing, serene, and reassuring, akin to a tender touch on the abdomen. Combining a small spoonful of honey with freshly crushed garlic first thing in the morning provides your digestive system with a refreshing beginning. In a matter of days, numerous individuals share experiences of reduced bloating, a lighter sensation post-meals, a more balanced appetite, and for those facing irregularity, a noticeable improvement in digestive flow that feels more effortless and natural. A surprising advantage awaits that many might not anticipate. As your digestion enhances, you may find that your mood elevates alongside it. Recent scientific findings validate the wisdom passed down through generations. There exists a profound connection between the gut and the brain. A serene stomach frequently paves the way for a tranquil mind. If your belly has been sending subtle messages, and you've become accustomed to discomfort that you attribute to the passage of time, perhaps it's time to pay closer attention. A simple act such as incorporating garlic and honey into your morning routine might just mark the start of a transformative journey in your post-meal sensations, your nightly rest, and the way you navigate your daily life. When your gut feels good, everything in life tends to move more smoothly. 7. Energy without the coffee cup. Let me pose a genuine question. Have you ever risen after a complete night's rest and still felt a sense of fatigue, not overwhelming, not ill, just a bit off? Did your battery only charge to halfway overnight? If that resonates with you, you're in good company. A frequent experience for individuals over 60, even those who are in good health, is a decline in natural energy levels. Many of us react similarly, reaching for another cup of coffee or perhaps a sweet treat, seeking that little lift we crave. However, that surge frequently leads to a downturn and a pattern that ultimately drains us further. What if an alternative path existed? Imagine if your vitality originated from your inner self. Gradual, consistent, and organic. Garlic and honey can enhance that type of vitality. Not the swift surge, but the enduring sort. Let's begin with garlic. One of its more obscure advantages is its capacity to enhance circulation. When blood circulates more freely throughout your body, each cell is enriched with additional oxygen. Your muscles, your mind, even your skin radiate with vitality. The boost in oxygen translates to enhanced stamina, faster recovery, and indeed, a steadier flow of energy all day long. And then there's honey. Honey is the essence of nature's energy. The natural sugars are readily absorbed and utilized by your body, avoiding the abrupt spike and subsequent crash associated with processed sugar. It provides a refreshing boost, particularly when consumed on an empty stomach. Moreover, honey contributes to the well-being of the adrenal glands. The adrenal glands play a crucial role in regulating stress and energy levels. When they find themselves overworked or lacking proper nourishment, the result manifests as fatigue, brain fog, and a dwindling sense of motivation. In harmony, garlic and honey provide your body with the essential nourishment it craves. Alert. Not merely elevated, but keenly aware, physically prepared, and emotionally centered. Within just a week, numerous individuals share experiences that are both subtle and impactful. They have moved beyond the need for that second cup of coffee. Morning hours yield greater productivity for them. They glide through the day with purpose and energy. And perhaps most beautifully, they conclude the day with energy still remaining for a stroll, a chat, a captivating read. Envision a time when you have the vitality to savor the small joys once more. At this stage, we are no longer in pursuit of youth. We are celebrating our vitality. With the right support, even a small daily dose can help your body recall the sensation of moving effortlessly, waking up rejuvenated, and drifting off to sleep with a sense of satisfaction. Not through force, but through thoughtful cultivation. Evidence from scientific research. What makes garlic and honey effective? At this point, you may be wondering if there's any genuine scientific foundation to support all of this. That is a reasonable inquiry. Indeed, the answer is affirmative. Let us delve deeper into the findings of researchers, revealing not myths or folklore, but rigorously validated scientific evidence. In 2014, a study appeared in the International Journal of Preventive Medicine that explored the synergistic effects of garlic and honey on human health. Their discovery was remarkable. This powerful combination greatly enhanced the immune system's response, diminished inflammation, and aided the body in combating bacteria and viruses with greater efficacy. What is the reason for this occurrence? Garlic is rich in potent sulfur-based compounds such as allicin, which serve as natural antimicrobials. These substances have the ability to eliminate or inhibit the proliferation of detrimental microorganisms, ranging from everyday colds to more persistent infections. Garlic aids in managing immune cell function, keeping your system vigilant without becoming overly stimulated. Honey, conversely, boasts a wealth of antioxidants, particularly flavonoids and phenolic acids. These powerful compounds safeguard your body on a cellular scale, alleviating the oxidative stress that plays a role in aging, inflammation, and chronic illness. Moreover, honey is packed with enzymes that enhance your body's ability to absorb nutrients, ensuring you gain maximum benefit from each meal. When combined, researchers discovered that garlic and honey not only functioned effectively, but their synergy enhanced their overall impact. Their synergistic properties appeared to enhance one another, fortifying immunity, aiding digestion, and promoting cardiovascular health simultaneously. This is not merely a trend or a gimmick, it is grounded in nature and supported by knowledge. It's something you can confidently incorporate into your daily routine. The most potent remedies are frequently the most straightforward, and at last, science is aligning with the wisdom of those who came before us. Ways to include garlic and honey in your everyday routine. A hands-on manual. Now, let's bring it to life. The advantages have been shared with you. One holds faith in what can be achieved. But how does one go about achieving this? Without creating chaos in your kitchen. Here is the exciting update. There's no need to alter everything. Even the tiniest actions, when practiced regularly, can lead to significant change. Let's begin with the simplest routine. 1. The morning elixir. A brief moment of practice. Every morning, consume 1 fresh clove of garlic, either crushed or finely chopped. 1 teaspoon of raw, unprocessed honey. Allow the crushed garlic to rest for 10 minutes prior to combining it with honey. This triggers the activation of allicin, the essential compound found in garlic. Next, take it down like a dose of medicine, preferably on an empty stomach. There are individuals who engage in chewing. Some pursue it with warm water. Discover what resonates with you. Embracing this single habit can ignite your day with increased vitality, improved digestion, and enhanced immune function. 2. Preparing dishes with garlic, made simple. Garlic seamlessly enhances nearly every dish you already adore. Incorporate minced garlic into the stir-fried vegetables. Combine minced garlic with olive oil prior to roasting root vegetables. Begin your soups and stews by sautéing garlic and onions as a flavorful foundation. Incorporate crushed garlic into your homemade salad dressings to enhance them with a deep, robust flavor. Suggestion. Once you've chopped garlic, be sure to let it sit for a minimum of 10 minutes before you start cooking. This maintains a greater portion of its health advantages. 3. Add a touch of honey for delightful surprises. Honey transcends its role in tea. Give it a shot. Combining honey with plain Greek yogurt creates a delightful and nutritious treat. Gently pouring honey atop a warm bowl of oatmeal or a slice of whole grain toast. Mixing honey into lemon water creates a comforting beverage. Blending honey with mustard creates a delightful natural salad dressing while providing an added health benefit. Add crushed walnuts, which are abundant in omega-3s and compounds that safeguard brain health. 4. Consider using a marinade made with garlic and honey. Blend 2 tablespoons of honey. 1 clove of garlic, finely minced. 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. A dash of citrus zest. Employ it as a flavorful marinade for your baked chicken or salmon dishes. It is absolutely delightful. Indeed, it continues to offer those same health advantages. 5. Choose your snacks wisely. Honeyed walnuts with a hint of garlic. Here is an imaginative concept. Combine raw walnuts with finely chopped garlic and a drizzle of honey. Sprinkle in a touch of sea salt. Place in the oven and let it cook at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. Here's a delightful snack that's not only good for your heart but also sharpens your mind, perfect for any moment of the day. This isn't focused on rigid meal plans or drastic transformations. It involves incorporating something straightforward and restorative into the flow of your daily routine. A tiny scoop. A subtle change. A significant influence. The most effective health choices are those you can genuinely maintain. And when it delights the senses this much, anticipation becomes a pleasure in itself. A tiny shift can lead to the most profound blessing. At this point, you are likely aware of the advantages. You have accompanied me on a journey exploring the remarkable benefits of garlic and honey, not merely as components, but as subtle allies in the pursuit of graceful aging. Let us pause for a moment and reflect on the essence of it all. We are not in pursuit of extraordinary events. We are selecting instances. Instances of insight, resilience, tranquility, and unity. Instances when our physical selves transform from weights to sanctuaries once more. Only a week. Only a single spoonful each day. In exchange, you might discover a perspective that is a bit more lucid. A heart that finds a bit more comfort in its rhythm. A breath that draws in a touch more depth. A form that glides with added elegance. And a spirit that seems to pulse with a heightened sense of vitality. Aging is not merely a process of diminishing. It revolves around discovering fresh patterns, renewed vigor, and innovative approaches to nurture the existence you have created. Garlic and honey may not be enchanted, yet they embody timeless knowledge. Perhaps, just perhaps, that is precisely what we require more of. If this message resonates with you, even just a flicker of curiosity, then take the plunge and explore it further. 1 week. That concludes everything. When you truly pay attention to your body, it reveals the transformations occurring within. It invariably happens when we take the time to truly listen. If this video resonated with you, even in the slightest, consider sharing it with someone special in your life. A companion, a brother or sister, your significant other. At times, the most valuable offering we can provide is wisdom that brings solace. If you give this garlic and honey routine a shot, return in a week. Share your thoughts with me. Your narrative could very well ignite inspiration in another's journey. At the Elder's Insight, we embrace the journey of life rather than merely growing older. We evolve. We acquire knowledge. We nurture ourselves and support one another. I appreciate you taking the time to be with me today.